Good morning, it's Boundy here, psychic medium. As psychic medium, I do this every morning, I still haven't got it right. We're here for the daily LENORMAND card spread reading, and let's move over to them, but you do need to connect in with your spiritual guidance first. I mean, it's not essential, but trust what your gut's telling you, your intuition. Connect deliberately, consciously with your guidance, and you'll get clearer understanding of what these cards might have for you, as well as what I add with how I see them. Here we go. And I just noticed my zooming isn't quite in the right spot. I need it a bit further over. There we go, a bit more central. So here we go with our cards, and I've got to find my pointer. Here we go. I've got my Apple Pencil out. We are using the Gilded Reverie from Ciro Marchetti, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, expanded edition. I have got the Owl card here for us. Wow, there we go. Let's see if... it focused straight away with love. I think I might need to sneak up on the camera each time in future. There we go, those beautiful trio of owls. At some point I'm going to find out which type each of these owls are. It'd be wonderful to know them, what species, because they're also unique and different, aren't they? Like we are. Right, here we go with the 5-card spread. We've got the Mask in the home space. It is the Rider in the workspace. And the Lilies in the unexpected. Stars as our role. And we have the Child as the outcome, or the pivot piece, that is holding us all together, the focus, the whichever, what label are we bringing them to anyway. It is creating our story for the day. It's creating our intentions. For here in the home space, we're being guided to creating that, the effect of a mask. Are we wanting to stay hidden behind it, or we want to let it down and reveal ourselves and become vulnerable? This has the many faces of what tasks we do, what way we want to appear to the world. And in that respect, with these... I just got a notice from Twitter. With that respect, from these different angles that we can present to the world, what lessons are we bringing? What lessons to ourselves and also to others, as we're moving and shifting around in our home space today. Remember, this is with the home. And that's where we are, is in our home space, of course. So here we go. We've got the open mouth. It's letting out. It's creating that pathway that's going to give that opportunity. Do you want to narrow it down so much that you're speaking through a tube, almost? Or do you want to release the mask completely and be vulnerable? There's so many different levels and layers that we can actually be who we are. We're still the who we are, but we are shifting the focus, emphasis on which side of us we're showing out. So choose wisely who the part of the who you're going to be and show, and interact with those in your family, friends, in your home space. That's what I'm feeling from this card in that arena today. And it will follow through that we are bringing forward possibly some of our childlikeness. But as we're receiving that new message, new pathway, new something in our business day today, it could be that we have completed something and we're just starting on those ideas for something ready for next week that's new, if you're working for someone else, or even if you're building things and starting a new project as an artist, or even, something that's the next step in a major project as a business owner, that type of thing. There's so many different possibilities with this, obviously, because we've got the rainbow. That, for me, indicates the many possibilities that we have in life. So trust what message, open up to that message and move with it. So the thoughts that you get in as the messages, connect with spirit to see, those moments at work where you are actually feeling like, oh God, I'm stuck. Call to your guidance and just say, I need some help here, and open your mind to, open up to what is being received in that respect to move it forward into your day. for the next step, probably, because that's, we're on a journey. And the lilies, this is bringing in that is that ancient knowledge. Like, it will pop up unexpectedly. It could be the occasion of needing a bit of help and just saying, hey, even if you have someone on the other side that you were really close to, like a grandparent, or like you knew them and you liked interacting with them in real life, still keep chatting with them and they'll be able to help you as well. That's the sort of thing that I feel when I see the lilies, because I've mentioned before the Munster show and the Addams Family and all that, where the lilies were part of it with the... Yeah, it's hard to explain, isn't it? It's a feeling that you get sometimes when you see beautiful flowers and things like that. It brings back that's ancient and magical for me. So allow that unexpectedness of the lilies to help guide you as well. Call to them for that purpose as well. Good morning, Sarah. How are you this morning? It's lovely to see you here. Hope you've been keeping cool. And we've got Caitlin here as well. Oh, the messages. There must be a fairly big delay in how the live stream's going out this morning. It's a long night. I have been well, Caitlin. So yes, thank you for popping in, for being here. So now we are moving down here to the stars. The stars is our role. It really is opening ourselves up to all the possibilities that the stars might bring us, as far as within this actual diagram, what we've got here. It is the zodiac wheel that is astrology. So that itself encompasses all of who we are in ourself, and this is in our role. So if you haven't had a natal chart done as an astrology chart for yourself, it might be a good idea to source one out and see what it's actually showing you as far as who you are in your life for this lifetime. Tom, oh gosh, am I showing up a dyslexia? I don't think. It's just the brain's time. It's the end of the week. Oh goodness. Lifetime. So here we are with our star. The star brings forward what is our dreams too. So put your intention into your day that it is going to bring forward closer something that is part of your dream to, for your life in whatever way that's going to show for you. And we're going to conclude, we're going to wrap it up, so to speak. It's so much the child. Really is that childlikeness. And Caitlin, you so want one? Yes, please recommend me to someone. I'll message you a bit later. I have got work to go to, so remind me tonight, Caitlin. Okay, and I'll send on some recommendations. So here we go. We've got the child, and this is by the end of, what have we done to bring out our own inner child through the day, that we can look at every aspect really of our day with wonderment and think, wow, so that actually did that, to then do that, to then be where I was at that point in time, and all of those types of things there. So it is that, connecting in. Some of the dots, I suppose, you remember as a child you might have done those dot games where there was a grid and you'd play it with someone else and you'd do one line each until you had what was like a maze, and you could colour in those blocks that you created. Like, it was a really fun game. I enjoyed it. There's so many different ways that we can look at our day and say, wow, this has actually been part of this puzzle, this game. But it's all been learning and growing and fun. Make sure that you're bringing in that fun aspect of childlikeness, not childishness, but childlikeness, and that sense of wonder, that sense of adventure, that sense of, wow, what's next? And by the time we fall asleep, we're going to have beautiful dreams. That's what my feeling is around that. So with that spread, enjoy your day. Go back and look at I haven't done the photo yet. Go back and re-watch the display until you get a good focus. Pause the video and see which one of the cards is actually going to be your focal point for today. What you feel that is going to be something that feels for you, like really in that inner sense feels for you that, wow, this means more to me than the other cards. It can be that simple that your first one you just know. You might need to think and feel into it as to which you'd like to focus on, or it really is that full spread that brings you a unique message and guidance for you today. So let's keep being the best that we are. Be guided by your inner self, your soul center, and your guides. Connect with them. Practice, 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 practice. And perfection is the imperfection. That's what So tomorrow morning at the 8 o'clock again. Gee, that came out slack, didn't it? Very slow. So thank you from Caitlin. And we will see you tomorrow morning again. And I'll go for now. So bye.